Grand Theft Life, Book 1, Chapter 2. I grew up in a large sweep of pine forest, known far and wide as the Green Mountains. I lived a usual kind of life of a kid, outdoors, exploring, knees banged up, kicking up dust with the others. Only I was not like them. Sure, I looked a pretty plain Jane American girl, freckled in the sun, hair the color of dishwater, and I was fast, real fast, and a tomboy for sure. There was always a question in anyone's mind upon meeting me. There wasn't much else to notice. I kept to myself a little, climbed trees a lot, drove my parents crazy because they never knew where to find me. Yet they were too kind to punish me. I was given such nice people for parents. Some say you choose where you're born. I guess I chose well. I tried to show my gratitude by being a good kid. I did my chores, said my prayers, read a lot of culturally sanctioned literature, to Charles Dickens, to Jane Austen, Ernest Hemingway. I ate like food was going out of style. Carved that salt and peppercorn on the cob with my buck teeth like a woodchuck. I played and slept hard. Then they came for me. I was still very young. They came from inside me. They told me all sorts of stories at first, none of which I could believe. I thought these voices were the gods talking to me. But God doesn't talk that way. Oh, the things they told me. They made me promise not to tell anyone or my own mother. This could be hard because I found myself talking out loud to them, and my parents got worried. I would shout out in distress in the middle of the day. No, no, don't burn them. They're still alive. Or they know too much. What other choice do we have? They insisted I see a therapist at a local clinic. The therapist insisted I see a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist pushed some antipsychotics into my bloodstream. The voices told me not to worry. They wouldn't abandon me. And they didn't. All the pharmaceuticals and all the king's men could not put Humpty Dumpty back together again. They only had the ill effect of further isolating an already solitary young girl. Medications did help me keep the voices mostly inside my head, so you can thank Pfizer for that. But nobody and my parents needed to hear my reactions to the violent inner world which had taken root and now owned real estate in my head. I spent time by myself, safe up in the harboring pines where the winds and the voices would whisper my name. Aim, aim, aim. Again and again. They spoke of a different kind of world, a world full of strange people and strange ways. Nothing a mountain kid ever imagined could exist. Electric neon lights so bright, there was no night. Homeless people wandering the streets, pushing shopping carts full of cans. Parks and predators, guns, cell phones, cars everywhere. Movement, energy, stillness. Blocks without any trees, just pavement. Kids running and running away. Violence. Someday I would see this strange place and meet my people, they said. Who were my people? I recoiled at the thought. But I shrugged it off pretty easy. I didn't believe in fortune tellers. Not since that night at the county fair, a charlatan separated me from my allowance, kissing my ass about how I was some special or chosen one. I wanted specifics.